Do you own a janitorial company and feel like it's hopeless to find and keep great employees? Hey there, I'm Michael Brown, founder of Swept Software and former janitorial business owner. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how I found and retained great employees, which allowed me to expand my company into 3 cities before I eventually sold it. Did you know that the average cleaning company has 100% employee turnover every year and it can go upwards of 400%? Well, what if I told you that you could increase your employee retention and save hundreds, if not thousands of hours by changing 2 things in your hiring process? Personally, I tried everything. I paid higher wages, it didn't work. I bought the best equipment, it didn't work. I always respected my team, I provided great training, but it didn't work. Honestly, I felt defeated, but I refused to give up. And when I sold my cleaning company, in the end, our annual employee turnover was only 10 to 15%. So I simply followed 2 hiring basics that you can follow as well. Here they are. Step 1, create job postings that work for you. Don't create generic postings to just work at your company. Post jobs based on the time the contracts need to be cleaned. I hired based on 4 time frames: daytime, evening, overnight, and weekend. Now you might say, Michael, that's 4 times as much work and I don't want to pay to post a job 4 times. To which I respond, get over it. You're either going to spend the extra 30 minutes up front, or you're going to spend hours cleaning contracts yourself when someone doesn't show up, or paying employees overtime because someone quit unexpectedly. Someone will accept a job at your company to clean on weekends only to quit 2 weeks later for a job that isn't working weekends. You know this is true, so post multiple jobs and save yourself the headache. Step number 2, use interview questions that help you find true alignment. Candidates will tell you what they think you want to hear. So if you ask someone to work on a weekend and they really need to work, they're going to tell you that it's okay. Don't let them trick you. Be open and honest. Tell them you're flexible in the number of hours an employee works each week and the times when they work those hours. You have to put them at ease, and that's how you'll get a more accurate response. So this is what I would do. I would say, listen, if you had a magic wand and you could work any amount of hours each week, how many would you pick? Between 2 and 40. Tell them that any answer is a good answer. So let's assume they pick 25 hours a week. Then frame up the second question the same way. Okay, you want 25 hours a week? Do you want to work evenings, daytime, overnight, weekends? What works best for you in your life? Many times they'll say they can work anytime, 40 hours a week or more, and that's great, but you have to hold them to picking one so you get the real answer. What is best for them? Then I ask them how they plan to get to the contract. Would it be easier if I gave you shifts in a certain area of the city? And then I just let them talk. This is where you start to hear things and you'll start to see patterns. People who don't have transportation, or they're going to get a lift with their cousin. That's where you can start to find out, like, maybe they're not going to be the most consistent employee. Maybe you need to find a contract that's close to where they live. Now, if you like someone but you don't have a contract near them or the hours that they want, be honest. Put them on a list and tell them you'll reach out in the future when you have a contract that fits for them. They will leave other jobs for you because you have hours that align for them. That's how you get on the other side of this. Instead of being the employer where people quit to go somewhere else, you're the one that brings people over, and that's how you retain them in the long term. So to recap, number 1, create a job posting that works for you. And number 2, use interview questions that help you find true alignment. Finally, I want to be clear, you're not alone. And although this is simple to understand and even simple to do, running a business can burn you out. I strongly urge you to not accept high employee turnover. The stronger you are as a leader, the lower your employee turnover will be. Thousands of businesses have overcome this, and you can too. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and learn more ways to grow your revenue and become a better managed cleaning company.